Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode in our Vancouver Bears MLB franchise mode. Um, I was trying to do an expansion here, but obviously that feature is not available, so I just kind of did the next best thing. I subbed in the Vancouver Bears for the Oakland A's, and then I basically just traded away most of the Oakland A's rosters for different players on different teams. So what we got, I think, is semi-realistic. We could take a look at the lineups now and show you guys what our team is actually looking like. So here is our lineup. Here we got a good mix of old players, young players, lefties, righties. Actually, I think we got way more lefties than righties, which is pretty cool. Um, but yeah, I'll give you the lineup here. So first off, we got Christian Yelich leading us off. He's 32 years old. He's got a pretty hefty contract, but I
But I
think we
think we
can
could
take it
probably
on for
take
a
that
couple.
on for at least a couple of years. And obviously, we do need some talent and we do need some skills. So he's going to be great. Our next player is Bo Bradshaw. So he's one of two custom created players for the team. I created two of them. One's a pitcher, you'll see him in a bit, and one is Bo Bradshaw. So yeah, I just did that to kind of get us some prospects going. So next up, we're gonna have Brandon Lau. He's gonna be DHing for us. Yeah, not too much to say. He's a veteran, and hopefully he can lead us on. So Anthony Rizzo is gonna be next. He is 77 overall. Matt Chapman coming in at 81. We signed him out of free agency because he wasn't on the Giants for whatever reason in whatever roster I am using. So I just signed him on a 2-year deal, and yeah, pretty happy with that. So Kevin Biggio's up next. He's 72 overall, but he's still, I think he can still grow into something, and I still have some hope for him. So Cedric Mullins is our 7th hitter here. He's a lefty. He throws lefty, bats left. Then he adds some veteran presence as well. Shea Langoliers is going to be our catcher for the first season. We do have another one on the bench. He's one of the players that I kept from the Oakland A's, and he does have some good potential, so I'm pretty happy with that. And then Michael A. Taylor is going to be our final player. Now, on the bench, we do have Paul DeYoung, and we also have Tyler Soderstrom. I did keep Soderstrom from the A's as well. That might be because he has, good potential as well. And I really do think that he can develop into something, which is really, really cool. I'm really excited about him kind of being the future of the catchers. So, yeah. So next up, I'm just going to show you our pitching staff. And first off, we got our second created rookie here, and that's going to be Tucker Thompson. So he actually has A potential, and he's an 80 overall, so definitely going to be the pitcher of the future for us. You can see all his pitches there, so definitely got a good roster there. Now, Walker Buehler's our next pitcher here. He's not a terrible contract here, so he's really going to have to prove himself and show that he's worth re-signing for us. Another one that's going to have to prove himself is John Means. He's going to be a lefty for us, which is great. He has a couple pitches, which is good as well. And so, yeah, hopefully with his advanced kind of role here as our third pitcher, he can prove himself as more and as better. So I'm happy with him here. And our next pitcher is going to be Michael Lorenzen. I'm pretty sure that's how you say that. Not too familiar with baseball names, but if I got it wrong, please make sure to tell me in the comments and I'll get it right. He has a great roster of pitches here, a lot of different pitches, so I feel like it's going to be really fun to play with him. Now, our final pitcher is Aaron Ashby. So he's another young guy who's got some good potential here, and he's locked up long term. So I definitely think he could be a future star. I don't think he'll necessarily be our number one, but I think he's going to be a good 2 guy eventually. Now, just in the bullpen here, I'll just kind of scroll through them. I don't think I really need to list everybody for you. But yeah, here you can kind of see me going through, showing our different pitchers here. We do have some starters as long relief pitchers. I thought that was kind of a cool way to use the starters that aren't really going to start for us. The 75 overalls that we really don't want.
I won't really talk about them.
But yeah, we got Scott Alexander. I did keep him. Just Joe Barlow. And we got some good ones like
And then
Brian
our
Baker, and
closing
even our
pitcher is gonna be
closer, Carlos Estevez. I'm not really sure how you say that, but
And he's a closing pitcher.
yeah, I'm not a big Angels
I'm
fan,
not
but
really gonna try
again,
that
if I
last
got that
name. I'm
wrong,
not sure how
make
to
sure to
say it,
drop
but
that
we
in the
did sign him at a
comments.
free
But
agency
he is on a
too.
1-year deal, so
Yeah.
gonna have to prove himself again
And then
to
here's our
us
closing pitcher
and
here,
show us that
Dimitri
he's
Green.
really worth it
Again,
because
another
he
guy's on a
is
one-year
getting
deal.
up there in age for sure. So with that, let's
And then
jump
here's our
in
closing
to our
pitcher
first
here, another
game.
guy's- And you can obviously see our custom arena here, Scotiabank Field. Yeah, let's get
All right,
going.
guys,
And
here you
we'll
can
actually
just
be
kind of
playing a
see me
couple
going
innings,
through some
so
different
I will
settings
turn
because I'm actually
touchdowns
going to
on,
play
so you guys don't
the
have to
first couple
witness
innings
so
and then
many
just give you
pitches,
guys
but,
some quick highlights so
yeah, I
you
think
can
I'll
kind of
only be
witness
total
our
highlights
first
anyways.
game as well.
And here's a look at
Yeah, this is
our
really exciting. You can
Scotiabank
see our
Field.
stadium here, like I
I didn't
mentioned.
really create this.
Two, I
It's
didn't
got
actually
a
create it. I just
template,
kind of modified
that I
it
kind of modified
to kind of fit our
reflect
team better
a little
and
better.
to actually be able to
But
run.
yeah, let's get
Because
straight on
the
into
first time
game
I got
here.
it wasn't properly running. But yeah, with that, let's get into opening day.
Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against Vancouver. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. It was a very eventful offseason for this franchise, Siggy. The relocation and everything that goes along with it. It took a lot of effort and energy to pull it off.
Yeah, and that goes for the players too, and not just the ownership. I think everyone in the organization really had to pick up and start over in a new city, which, you know, that can be a big task when you've gotten comfortable to the place you've been for so many years. But I'll tell you, the excitement in this town is off the charts, and you can already tell that they've got a very passionate fan base.
No question. This city has embraced this team wholeheartedly. There's a lot of baseball buzz. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Man.
2 down, nobody on. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it's out of here. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Maybe one of the most respected umpires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Of tendencies, so you're not that surprised.
I'd say the...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They must be going crazy.
on his heels and then force him to chase.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. And it's now a 2-run game.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time.
One down, base is empty. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And now it's Brandon Lau. And the righty deals. And there he goes. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-1. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the day.
Okay, guys, so I did end up simming the rest of the game, but those 4 innings were just great from the team. I really liked their hitting there, especially those home runs. But yeah, so I did end up simming the game. We won 8-3, so definitely the first game that we wanted there. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this game here. All right, guys. So I did end up simming about 6 games, somewhere in there, just so you guys can get a look at those home jerseys. Or sorry, those are the away jerseys. But yeah, just so you guys could get a look at those. We didn't do so well in the stretch. I believe we are now 3-4, but that's totally okay with the start we had today. I feel really, really confident in this group, and I think we are really, really capable of making the playoffs. I think, and I think that we can definitely make a push at least at the bare minimum. We don't even have that bad of a squad. I would say we're average. You could see there on the little chart. We don't really have any reds, and so reds are the worst. Reds are it's bottom 10, and then we have a ton of the blues there, and the blues are just average. So I think we can definitely try and make the postseason here, and yeah, I think we're gonna be a good team here. But make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments below if you think that this team, is a little bit unrealistic and this wouldn't be what an expansion team would look like. Please let me know in the comments if you think we should make any big moves with our players. We got a bunch of prospects, so we can make that moves, but that's going to do it. See you guys in the next one.